right, guys, in this bowl I have a stick and a half of butter and 1 cup of sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hand mixer, and my butter is at room temperature. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and cream it, and once it gets nice and soft, then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, guys, it is creamed. Just want to show you the consistency. It's nice and smooth. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. I have 3 eggs here, and and the eggs are at room temperature as well. I'm going to drop the first egg to make sure it's nicely incorporated before you add the other egg. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and come back. Okay, guys, just want to show you what it looks like. Okay, that's our 3 eggs. And now to that, then add 1 tablespoon of my vanilla extract, and also I had grated some lime zest. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. So this is where mine's may be a little bit different from yours. I like to add just a little bit more flavor to mine's. So this is why I add that. And I'm going to also add a little bit of nutmeg. Not a lot, because nutmeg is strong. So you don't want to put too much nutmeg. So I'm going to go ahead and incorporate this. All right, guys, I have my flour here. And I sift it along with my salt and baking powder. So I'm going to go ahead and add this in a little bit at a time. I'm going to do it in 3 batches. Put the first batch, and what I also have here, this is 1 cup. In this 1 cup I have a half of milk, and I have a half of Haitian white rum in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix all this in, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, this is my last batch of flour, and what I forgot to mention is that you add some of your liquid right after you add your flour, and then you mix. I just wanted to show you our cake batter. Okay, do not over mix your batter. I did mention before that the more you mix it, the more you develop the gluten in your batter. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grease my pan. I'm using Pam. This one has flour in here, so that's going to help my cake not to stick. I'm going to go ahead and spray it nice all the way around, okay, like that. And also, I'm going to go ahead and add my unsweetened coconut flakes. And the reason I put the unsweet one is because the syrup that I'm going to make is going to have sugar, so you don't want the cake to be too sweet. So you just go ahead and put your coconut all around, because you want the coconut to be on the side of your cake. So that should be enough, like that. And then I'm going to shake it and kind of roll it around, making sure we have some coconut on the sides as well. So when, okay, I don't know if you see this. So now we're gonna have some coconut on the side of our cake. Okay, and the rest of it, make sure it goes around evenly, and that'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my batter in here. It's nice batter. Wait, don't worry about the rum that's in here, because you know, once the heat gets to it, it's gonna no longer have that heavy rum taste to it, so which is fine. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, guys, I hope you can see this. I'm gonna go ahead. I have my oven preheated at 325. I'm gonna bake this for about 40 minutes or until sauce. What I did was put a half a cup of water, a half a cup of sugar. I have 1 stick of butter in here, and to that, a half a cup of coconut rum. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook, and we're gonna just let this cook up for maybe a couple of seconds or so, and then I'll come back and show you what I do with this nice sauce. Our butter melted, our sugar melted, and I did let this, the coconut rum, I let the rum kind of cook out. Because I let the rum cook out, I want to still have some rum taste to our sauce. So what I'm going to do is use my Haitian dark rum, and we're just going to put just a little bit so we could just have that rum taste. And I'm going to take it off the stove, so because we don't want to cook it off. Okay. And if you notice, I poured the rum directly in because I have electric stove. But if you have a gas stove, please take it off of the stove before you pour it, because you don't want to burn your house down, or you don't want to burn yourself. So I'm going to come back and show you how I use this. All right, guys. Our cake is looking delicious. It is still nice and warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke it with my fork just to get some holes in there. Make sure the rum goes inside. And then I'm going to take our delicious sauce. I'm not going to drop it. I'm just going to kind of do it like this all the way around, so it could soak in here. And then I'm going to let it cool off. And once it cools off, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. But it smells so good, guys. All right, guys, so it's cool. It's cooled down. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a plate, and we're going to turn it over and see what we're working with. Guys, that looks absolutely fabulous. And what I'm going to do now, it's still kind of hot. I don't know if you can notice our coconut. It looks so good in there. So while it's still kind of warm, I'm going to go ahead and drizzle the rest of our deliciousness on the top like this. It's nice.
Water, some food. Okay, come and get it.
Okay, guys. All right. I'm gonna come back and cut it and show you what it looks like in the inside. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Just going to show you. See how soft this is? Do you see this? Let me go ahead and demonstrate to you how soft our cake is. Until next time, guys, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Just going to show you the coconut that's all in the side of our cake.